and Caleb Damas center wing attack combination. And in the front, it's the usual suspects, Lisa and Giada, that will be leading the front line. So a very strong side start from the SA Under-21, a team that has played together, especially when they went to Jamaica, so they do know each other quite well. And a lot of these players also, some of them were in the Africa qualifiers. We're talking about the captain, Victor, as well as you know, the youngster on the wing attack, Damas, as well. So that combination knows each other very, very well from the Africa qualifier. So Shanaz Makali as well as Gabriel Simeon will be our umpires. And on the third, it will be Ansu Kemp. So that's a very beautiful sight, the current and the future of netball in that circle. Please look out to see some sensational plays, some fantastic moves from the under-21s who are a little bit acquainted now with this lineup because they have played together before. So umpire handing the ball over to Victor on the midcourt. The under-21s will get the first centre pass. They are playing in the South African outfit, the white dresses, and the Jaguars are playing in the blue Jaguar dresses. And Nonhle, this is a very strong start. I mean, what is the message that Uprecious and Tembu is trying to put out here?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, I had a conversation with her like 2 days ago, you know, with this rotation and everything. And then she said she wants to play everybody else for the first 3 days and then start putting people into combinations. I'm sure now she's, you know, trying to streamline her combination, trying to streamline her team, because end of July they need to submit the team for the World Cup. So I'm sure right now she's kind of like, okay, this is my starting lineup for this type of game, and this is a brilliant start from her and a brilliant start on court. Look at that bullet pass straight there to Giada.
Are you kidding me? Long range ball, surprising. The defense didn't get a hand on that one. It had such a long way to travel, exceptional vision. From...
Yeah, that was a great connection, finding Giada Prinsloo, player from Wits University. That's where I saw her for the first time. And she'll be partnering up with Ingwersen. This used to be Zanella's baby. They're from Martis. So look at that strong start. Carla Victor connecting there with Damas. Yo, no, the baby Proteas, they're on fire and they mean business.
Listen, they are shooting lights out to start off. And I guess this is their advantage, is as much as this is a TNL, it means more to them than it does to the Jaguars to some degree. And you can see the urgency they're playing with. When you have to wear the green and gold, I mean, you remember when we had to play in the green and gold under 21, and you know every day is you're being trialed basically until that final team. You give 100% every single time.
And you know what, Mums, is actually, you know, it's the same thing that we went through as well. Remember, we were 15, traveling all around, and only 12 could make it. I know this squad is a little bit bigger, but I love the fact that a lot of people have been given an opportunity. But back to this game, the Jaguars are still recovering from the massacre they've experienced yesterday against the Criners. And you know what? I'm glad that we have Vanessa on the side, because she was sad yesterday. And now I just want to find out how she is. V, how are you?
Let me tell you, I had some aloe vera for all the burns yesterday. I'm feeling much better today. No, obviously it was a shock, like you expect. It's like you see, you know, you're expecting something and it doesn't happen the way you plan. But we know the Jaguars, we know the caliber of players that they are. I'm just writing it off as a rocky start to this tournament. This tournament is still very long, and they are still going to find their feet. I've been heard by very wise women once that said there's a silent roar from the Jaguars that I'm very excited to hear in full throttle very soon.
I can hear that silent roar. I can hear it, V. But you know what? 4-0. Let's look at Cannon. shooting the first goal there for the Jags.
That's a very strong start from the under-21 SA side, 4-1, with 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. And then I've noticed how much Coach Precious really likes this combination with Van Eden and Bandu at the back. Both of them first-year students. They were in matric when they made the under-21 team, and they've been a very strong, integral part of her lineup. Both Van Eden as well as Bandu. Bandu, of course, coming from the Alberton area. She studied at Marefoyu High School. And Van Eden coming from the Gauteng West Rand. Ah, good rotation. I love the patience. Listen, this is a very strong midcourt and very tall midcourt as well between Damas and Victor.
So those shots, they're going to need to count there for the under-21. Look at that, Lematangari getting a hand on that ball. Trying to suffocate Paul right into the left-hand side pocket. You can see Paul in disbelief. She thought they deserved that ball. But look at how the under-21s
That's a good swing.
are driving down court. And there's no sign of a jag. There's no sign of a jag in front of the player. You know, they all seem to be playing behind the under-21s.
And I was watching a couple of clips as well of the Fiji side, who I think won that last one. Very, very strong side, but really just looking at our players now in the TNL, the under-21s, I mean, we are really matching up quite well, Nonka, I must say. This is definitely a World Cup. We've got the capability to win. So a little bit of admin or technical admin on court with the ball, just double checking if everything is okay. So they will then change the ball to another ball. So we see somebody warming up on the outside already. So there might be a change on the under-21 side. Vanessa, the pace looks good for the under-21s. Really playing the way we'd like them to play for an international side.
Yeah, Mappa, I have to agree with you. This is such a good combination and a good start for the under-21s. I think Precious Mthembu is definitely settling in some combinations. We see a clear indication of where she wants to go. You spoke about the height in the midcourt. It's not just the height, Mampo, it's the speed for me. The speed of the players and the speed of the ball retention. They let that ball go. And sometimes that's just too quick for any team to come across. So I want to see this team, this South African under-21 team, do well at Gibraltar. And I think it starts here. It starts with measuring themselves against some of the best players that South Africa has to offer. And it's a wonderful opportunity for Coach Precious Mthembu also to just kind of see what works and what doesn't when it comes to combination work. And we know how important connection is. The Jaguars not being able to find that connection, while the S under-21 team is definitely connecting like a Telkom landline.
I trust you to bring the humour. It's a stunning follow through from Izal. So it's 7-3 in favour of the under-21 SA side. Good vision for Boerestein. The split second too late. Oh, beautiful double play from Giada. Oh, she's got such a stunning follow through, Prince Luke.
Look at the defense. They're not trusting each other there, the Jags. Yeah, I mean, I think Vanessa was talking about how the under-21s are releasing that ball so quick. You know, they're trusting each other, they're connecting so well. I'm not finding that from the Jags. I mean, Cannon was right in front. She had all the space in the world, but they're not offloading that ball to her. So that doubt is giving the under-21 a lot of confidence. So they're going to have to work on that. The Jags, They really need to pull back.
Prinsloo. Oh, there's a screen, potential screen that could come there for the Jaguars. So they do opt for the long ball. So 9-5 in favor of the S under 21. 6.5 minutes to go in this first quarter at the moment. Things going in favor of the side of the baby Spa Proteas. I love the double plays coming into that circle. Very impressive as well. How Prinsloo is able to maneuver away. Ooh, cheeky.
Yeah, no, she should have gone for the safer option. Go for Anderson instead of Prinsloo, who was double blocked. That was great there from Damas. Beautiful support from Giada Prinsloo. But now they need, those balls need to sink. Once the Jag change gears, once they, come back into this game, they're really going to regret using the opportunities down to 21.
Nontle, another turnover. I think there's been 3 turnovers, interceptions for the SA under 21 side now in the last couple of minutes. They're not allowing the Jaguars to even get that ball all the way through. We see a good run of about 3 back-to-back goals in the last 10 goals. But the Jaguars are still in it, even though it's double the score at the moment. But look at how passionate, energetic Rambo came through with a beautiful interception. Mthembu reading it beautifully. We saw earlier about the circle feeds. The circle feeds of the S21 was about 16 compared to the Jaguars circle feeds of only 5. It just shows you the patience that the S21 have. They are playing like a very good, controlled, experienced team. It seems like they've been playing for years.
Yeah, it looks like that from up here. Also, Vanessa, they are connecting, there's chemistry, they're fighting for each other. They're playing to make each other look good. And they're having fun doing it, And the crowd is supporting them. Look at that Damas again. On that wing attack position, she's really been doing so great. Swing that ball over. Beautiful drive there from Ingerson, pulling one defender away. So these shooters are making the defensive side of the Jaguars, their jobs very hard. And they're keeping their head spinning all the time. And Vanessa, we see 2 people standing there behind Roxanne, goalkeeper, wing attack.
Yes, we see Williamson and Versaghi. So Michelle Versaghi coming on at wing attack. We've seen her there a couple of times, but it's not really her first position. She is a specialist goal attack. And I think it is a suggestion actually that came from Amanda yesterday from commentary that said, why not use Marichal Versaghi on that wing attack position? And I think maybe Roxanne listened to some of the commentary here, but we see Jamie Williamson starting on goalkeeper. I think it's because Sanay Boerenstein is struggling to get her feet around. So what I would want to see is a coach taking Sanay Boerenstein aside, explaining, listen, this is what we need from you, and putting her back on and giving her back that opportunity. But we love to see Williamson back on goalkeeper as well. She's done wonderful work yesterday. She also doubles up on goal defense. But Jamie van Wyk and Williamson combination is proving to be the strongest combination for the Jaguars on defense.
Yeah, they are trying different combinations. Roxanne McPacer there on the Jag side. Let's see if the new injection is going to do anything for the Jags.
Oh, and the pace of the baby Spa Proteas. Stunning follow through for the lady in the purple. Bib, she got the play of the match in the last matchup. And look at the pace, Nante. And they play against the Jaguars, mind you. So this is a really, really good pace at 13 goals going into the last 2 minutes. So they'll be able to get around 15 goals which is not a bad pace at all considering the caliber of team they're playing against. Coming out through the middle. So power play starts now, and she will straight away take the opportunity. She'll get another opportunity. And it's the SA and the 21s that have it. Okay, Princeton, she can do it all. I actually enjoyed seeing her on goal attack yesterday.
Yeah, if you want someone who will give you those super shots, yeah, good. Well seen there by the umpire, Gabriel. If you want someone who will take, you know, put her hands up for the super shot, it is Giada Prinsloo for the side of the under 21s.
They'll want them to take that as quick as possible so they can get another opportunity to potentially get... Oh! Are you kidding me, Van Heerden? Oh, she is a young sensation. Absolute star in the making. I can guarantee you, Nontle, she's going to be in the Spa Proteas sooner than we think.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I saw her was during the under 18 trials going to, I think it was 3-2 last year. Yeah, so I went crazy about her. She doesn't disappoint. She can carry a team. She will give 10 balls to the shooters. You know, she doesn't stop, Van Heerden. But pair up with Bandu, they make a brilliant combination.
What? Do you see the youngsters showing us how a super shot is supposed to be done? So the most has been 2, right? So let's see if they can get a third one, which would be a record. I'm not sure they'll be able to get that last one, but that would have been the record because most teams, I think at the most, have been getting 2 pass shots. So they didn't get the offload. They'll keep and retain their center pass going into the second quarter. But Coach Mate's just not looking very happy at the moment. Just not getting her team to start connecting as she would like, as they still trail in this first game right now of day 4 of the Telkom Netball League. And it's all heavy breathing on the bench of the under 21s. But how sensational have they been? Look at the super shots. Oh my goodness. And the arc and the follow through and a very happy looking bench.